Well, hello there. We meet again.
Hello.
Today's video is going to be a bit different because why not? We need to have some difference in life, some variety. Can this hair not go into my face? Thank you. I've got my tea, my M&M's tea mug. Look at him. That's how I feel most of the mornings. I don't even know if I'm showing it right. You gotta have an M&M's mug. Not sponsored. Today I thought we will dive into something that is very important. It's a business advice that literally changed my life, and I would like to share it with you for any of you out there folks who want to start a business, who are thinking of doing it, who are running a business, who have been running a business, or just are curious what that advice is. Get your tea, get your coffee, sit down, cause it's a bit of a story. So before I get into it, as always, hit the subscribe if you like the video. Hit the like if you like it, so I know that this is the type of video that you guys like and we can make more of these. And hit that bell button to know when is the next video, which we're trying to do weekly. So before further ado, I'm gonna dive right into it. So the story goes, I started the business in 2012 in London. I come from Poland. I didn't even plan to do that. Everything kind of just happened, of course, with a lot of work and, you know, good people around me and good stuff happening. But really, the business advice came out of nowhere and it came from my mom. So if you want to hear what my mom has told me that completely changed my life since she said that, in terms of going forward with projects and clients and business, stay tuned. So the story goes, I think it was not 2012, I think it was like around 2014 or something like that. Huge event. So we were invited to 10 Downing Street. And who lives in London or knows UK knows what this address is. It's where the Prime Minister lives. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's I think one of the most known addresses in London for sure, and UK and maybe the world. So I got an invite to visualize, live scribe in real time Prime Minister's speech. Back then it was David Cameron, so again, I'm not sure about the date, correct me if I'm wrong, it's in the past. Many years ago, and there was no like iPads or anything like that. I was drawing on like an old tablet, and it was just like, yeah, Natalia, going into it. I was doing my best. I was already working. I had clients coming in, but it was very much the starting days, and I was still a bit shy. I was still a bit nervous, especially if you get an invite from that sort of address. What do you do? I mean, come on. Would you be like, sure. What time do you need me? No. You worry, you get anxious, you call your mom. The morning of the presentation comes in, I need to head to central London, to 10 Downing Street, where the house actually sits. I packed myself, I put some nice clothes, I was ready. And I was feeling the nerves. I was feeling the nerves not because I didn't believe in my talent and the fact that I can summarize his speech very well in real time. I've been doing that since I remember. It's my skill. I'm really good at fast drawing. Bring it on. Wake me up at 4 a.m. and I'll draw your dreams, like literally. I was nervous. I was not feeling it. I was a bit like, And again, you get a bit shy, you get a bit nervous. So what do? You call your mom, right? That's the person I would call. So I pick up the phone and I'm like, Mom, so I'm very nervous. This thing, I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I'm sweating, I'm nervous. I can feel and see my sweat spots. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, what's going on? What if I fail? What if I fall? What if it's not great? The thing that my mom said to me, then and there in front of 10 Downing Street, me standing there in London, ready to rock, and in the middle of the street, she's like, Natalia, whenever you're in doubt and you're stressing out about other people, especially people in such high profile as Prime Minister would be, all you need to do is imagine them doing number 2. Say what? I didn't catch that first time, but actually I did, but I was like, what are you talking about? My mom, God bless her soul. She literally said that. She was like, imagine them having number 2. I'm sorry, but you need to understand, people are people. You are going there giving amazing value, giving amazing talent. You're gonna do well. You're going to do your job and you're going to be super helpful for that moment in time for those people. And if anyone has any doubt about it, they can go and themselves. You know what I mean? So she was just basically through that thing telling me as well that everyone's equal. Everyone's equal, and it doesn't matter if you're a prime minister, if you're a president, if you run a small business, if you are a student, if you are a home-stay mom or dad, it doesn't matter. As long as you are kind to people, you're smart, you're helpful, you know you have something to give, it doesn't matter, we're all equal because we all need to go and do number 2. And I know it's like ridiculous to speak about it on YouTube, and I'm sure you were hoping for something super deep and like amazing and like life-changing, but guys, I'm not even joking. When she said that, I was like, I had an epiphany or whatever, and I was like, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. He win, I go, like, you know, we're all the same at the end of the day. I'm just gonna do my job. If anyone disrespects me, that's their problem. If anyone has a problem with me, I mean, as long as I behave well and I'm happy and I'm kind and I know I'm bringing something to the table, that's their problem. If they're rude and they want to be snobbish and they want to show that they're better or whatever. And I went with like the most like, you know, speed in my step. I went through the security, I went to the actual address. It was all based in a private garden. It was beautiful. You had to put away all your phones and everything. So that was for sure. I have no footage. Don't ask me for any footage because there's none. Actually, they've had some problems with me having like a tablet that I'm drawing on because they were like, sorry, you can't have anything here. And I was like, but that's my job. I'm actually drawing what the Prime Minister is going to be speaking about. And it was okay in the end, of course. I had no like Wi-Fi or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I just went with the best like spring in my step, and I was feeling, you know, tall and confident, and I will never forget that. And it's as simple as that. I just want to share with you because you might think, well, that's silly, or you might think, well, that's not really helpful. But all I'm trying to, I guess, teach you or suggest through that story, and it's not my story, it's my mom's suggestion, so please be kind. But it is really true what she said. You know, we're all equal. We're all bringing something amazing to this world. We all have talents. Some of them are a bit more hidden and they need discovery. Some of them are already there. We all know what we're good at, or we're learning what we're good at, what we love, what we're passionate about. And that's all that matters. And just be a kind person. We're all equal and we're all the same. At least that's the assumption in my head that I need to, every time there's a challenge, go with. And since she said that, I've never forgotten it. I've always had that in my mind. I've been sharing it in my talks to students and people like that, and they always remember that one line. Out of everything you say, they remember that because it's so simple and so true. I'll never forget it. And yeah, sometimes I think the simplest, I guess, you know, suggestions and things like that are the most impactful, because here that I was waiting for my mom to completely, you know, say something out of the book, the longest kind of quote, and just like floor me with that. And here she was just saying, we all do number 2. Whenever in doubt, just remember that we're all here the same, the equal. If someone is not nice to you, that's their problem. Move on. Be positive, be kind, show your talent, enjoy it, and that's all you need to do. I was like, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So here I am, that's the story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained by it, but also learned something from it, because as I said, the simplest stories sometimes are the most powerful, I think. And this is literally the most powerful business advice I've ever been given. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. So if you enjoyed it, please give a like, a thumbs up, subscribe. Press that bell button to know when the next video is up, and I'll see you soon.